All right, y'all, let's see if we can do this again. I just tried to upload a video and I did that through YouTube, and I think whatever YouTube's algorithm messed up the sound on the video. So let me get back. Basically what I was saying in that video was I wanted to thank everybody for stepping up to the call of action, for signing up to the Patreon. I appreciate you guys for stepping up, man, so much. I got 15 new subscribers on the Patreon. Like I said, I appreciate that. And I still need at least about 35 more at the $10 level, or 70 at the $5 level, whichever you can do. I hope you guys can do more than that, but specifically, I definitely need that by the end of this month, before February 1st, because that's when Patreon cuts the date off. So before the 1st, if you guys can sign up at those levels, that'd be awesome. As well, I wanted to say I had another call of action I needed 7 books sold by tomorrow at the latest, and I got 1 book sold, and I want to say thank you to my brother who bought that book. Your book will be on the way, as well as everybody else's. But right now, I need you guys to step up, and I need to sell 6 more books by tomorrow. 6 more books. So if you guys will buy the hard copy book of Melanin Research, so I'm going to give you the deal. Of course, you get the deal. You get the digital copy of the book as well, so you can mail it to family and friends. You get the Know Your Rights package. That's the $70 deal. Plus, I'm going to give you the 3 status classes. But the other thing is, you're going to get a limited shirt that I created only for the people at the Zoe What show. All right, so the only people who have this is me, Zoe, Timmy Tight Top, and Jeff. So this is no capitulation. I know you hear us talk. We say that a lot on the show. We say that phrase, and that's for people who are, if you're going to succeed in the system, they you have to capitulate. And so we flip that to capitulate. I know it's probably been said many other times, but we use it quite a bit. And so this is the shirt. So it's no kabitch you, because that's what they try to do. They try to bitch you, and then in order to comply so that you can succeed. So this is no kabitch you lation. All right. So this is a limited t-shirt. This is not in the store at all. You can't go in the store and find this in the Reelnagas store. You only have to get it. You only can get it from me. All right. This is in the store. I made this specifically for the people at the Zoe What show. I'll put it in the store eventually. But right now, this is a limited edition, and you can have one if you guys get the hard copy Melanin book, and you're going to get the whole rest of the deal. All right. So I don't know what else I can do for that, but I need you guys to cash mob that deal no later than tomorrow, specifically today. Hope you guys can do it today. But 6 books minimum. I need at least 6 more books sold by tomorrow. All right. So again, you guys want to get, for doing that, you get the limited edition, no capitulation. All right. So I'll probably make some hoodies and everything else out of this as well. But for right now, only 4 people have this shirt. All right. So you can be one of them if you order the book. So I appreciate you guys on that support, and I need you guys to just to get over there to the Reelnagas shop. That's in the Reelnagas store. Excuse me. That's actually the Reelnagas store. And the Naga Knowledge shop to buy the book. So in the Reelnagas store, you'll find other stuff if you guys want to support with that as well. I appreciate it. But that's for that right now. Like I said, and I appreciate you guys for supporting. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was universal responsibility. And that has to deal with knowledge. Okay, you basically being responsible for information, being obligated to put the information back out when you're entrusted with the information. So that's one of the reasons that I do. That's one of the reasons why I put this information out, why I teach. Now, I love to teach. I love to break off information, but that's not necessarily my first love. My first love is movies. And so, I think I told you, I went to film school. I wrote The Black Knight. When I wrote it, it was called Swashbuckling. And, Martin and them, they took it and flipped it and did whatever they wanted with it. But that's my first love, fantasy and all, and lore and, history and all of that, and the movies and magic and all. That's what I love, man. I love that stuff. So I'd probably be doing something in that genre if I wasn't entrusted with this type of information to help wake up the gods, the sleeping gods of the earth, because that's what I'm doing. None of you are less than gods. You're just sleeping. So it's entrusted. This information is entrusted to a few of us to help wake up the sleeping gods. So that's what I'm put here to do. However, my first love is that type of stuff. So, I would talk about that stuff all the time. I'm just a big nerd, ultimately. I'm just a big nerd ultimately, deep down. A nerd who can probably whoop your ass because I know martial arts, but still just a nerd. And I know there's a lot of other melanated nerds out there. We just, a lot of times we feel that we ain't cool if we say it, but I know it's a gang of y'all out there who watch your Game of Thrones and your comic books and you watch your Flash and all that. I mean, I know it's a gang of y'all out there because me and Timmy Tight Top, we're just like that. And I got another home, Zoe's like that. Got another homeboy who's like that. So we talk about that all the time, and I know it's a lot of brothers out there. So I was actually thinking about doing something called the Naga Nerds, which just deals with, the fantasy side of it, dealing with movies and comic books and TV and that type of stuff. Because sometimes you got to decompress from all this hardcore information. You just can't do, hardcore, intense information racking your brain. You gotta let off a little steam a little bit. So the fantasy world, that's what we do a lot of that. Excuse me. So we want to do something called the Naga Nerds. I'll be doing the show. I may bring Timmy Tight Top in, but I want you guys to let me know if you would like something like that for me to do on the channel. Because if not, there's no reason doing it if you guys ain't gonna watch that. Because I just enjoy my fantasy and movies by myself. But I wanted to do something like that. But having said that, even though that's my first love, doing what I came here to do was to help wake up the gods. So that's my obligation because the universe has entrusted me with this information that I'm obligated to give it back to you. That's just how the cycle goes. Energy in, energy out. And that's why the Moors failed ultimately in the beginning, because we held on to the knowledge. We were like, we had the knowledge. We was just wanted to be the gods of the world and nobody else. When I roll up in your town, you better pay me my money, homie. have my tribute right here in my hand. So that's what we were on. We didn't want to wake anyone else up for fear of losing the God power. And some of it, and this melanin had a lot to do with it as well. But the knowledge is what helped, is what made you gods. And so we weren't trying to let go of that. And so we suffered great karma because of that, as you can see, the position that we're in now. So and that's in Spider-Man, that line, with great power comes great responsibility, which means so when the universe hits you and trusts you with great information that helps you, to help uplift you, higher frequency, then you got to do that. And so, that's what you're here for. I mean, some of us, whether it's making your own channel or, writing a blog or doing whatever, you got to help put this information back out into the universe. Now, you don't necessarily have to say where you got it, because all of us gets information from different parts, but you definitely have to put it out there some way, or find a way to contribute to the information being put out there. So, that's being a part of some community like this. That's what the internet is for, really, is to getting together with people who are of your frequency, your mind, your vibration. That's why thought is a frequency. People who think like you. That's why the alpha waves and theta waves, those are thought waves. And so you get with people who are on those same vibration as you. Not that you should only be with those people and consider their companions only, because that becomes an echo chamber. But you definitely should be with the people who you vibe with, because that'll help uplift your spirit. So that's what communities are. That's what this is, a knowledge community. And the people who come here, you got to be on some higher frequency, because I only put out higher frequency shit. That's it. So for you to vibe with me, you got to be on some higher frequency shit. That's just how it goes. I ain't trying to toot no horns or nothing, but y'all see the information I put out, and y'all don't even got a tenth of the information that I got. So that I've recorded and put out. I got so much just that I even haven't put on YouTube yet. So, but you vibe with that information, and that means that we think similar. We're of a similar frequency. And so, that creates a community. And so with that, you're being in that community, we help each other get the information out, help wake up other people. Not that you should force information on anybody else, because we don't do that. But people who are seeking, you make yourself a beacon for those people, by putting it out, just dropping jewels here and there. But that's what we are obligated to do. So Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Don't fall back into the trap of what the old Moors did, which got us in this damn situation in the first place. It's just holding on to information. And that's how brothers feel. We always feel like when we get something, we're going to lose it. We ain't going to never have it no more. And that's a mentality that we got. We got to let go. Money is abundant. Everything is abundant in the universe if you think it is. And so, excuse me, everything is, who put that out there? What's old boy's name? Byron Allen. He was talking about that. So did Ellen. She was talking about that same thing. But you can't hold your mind into a trap thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to be able to have, you know what I'm saying, get more if you release this out into the universe. So when information comes your way, you are obligated to put it back out there into the universe. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, which is one of the reasons I come and I do this for you guys. Universe and trust me with it. I have to give it back out. Okay, I can't stop the flow. I cannot stop the flow of energy. If you do, then you are fucking up the cycle. So don't do that. So again, like I said, be mass, spreaders of the information. You know what I'm saying? If it uplifts you, if you come across information that don't uplift you, then fuck it. then you're not obligated to push that out because it didn't help you at all. But if it did help you and uplift you, then you are obligated to put it out there to people who are like you, who are on your frequency or similar frequency, to help them elevate. All right. So that's what we are doing here. And that's why I appreciate you guys, the support that you give, because you doing that helps me to put the information out. Like, you may not be able to have a channel, you may not, have a blog or, vlog or whatever the hell it is, but you can contribute to people who do give out the information. And that way you are a part of the cycle. That's just how the universe flows. You become a part of the cycle. You find a way to get yourself in that flow of energy some type of way, but you do want to be in there because it's called reciprocity. Universe gives you, you have to give. And most of that, and mostly you want to give to the young ones. Give to the kids, man. Teach these kids this stuff, because older cats it's harder to uproot them out of some hard, the stuff that they're rooted in their thinking. But kids, man, they got little malleable minds, man. Drop little jewels and stuff to the kids, because that's who is going to take this information and help the universe to evolve and change. It's them. We want to break off to the elders and our, people of our of our own, our same age, our peers. But the children, man, their minds are wide open. They're the ones who are going to accept this information the most. So again, universal responsibility. Like Spidey, like Uncle Ben said to Spidey, great power comes great responsibility. That's your responsibility. So with that said, man, I need you guys to give me a cash mob on the book, Great Book of Melanin Research. Hard copy, 7 of these, 114 years of research they've been doing on you. Talking about the civil rights movement was started because your melanin was turned on. If y'all don't know that, they have a species pyramid in here, and they have melanated people, black people, at the top of the pyramid, and said white people are going to die out. Everybody at the lower, the bottom of the pyramid, those species would die out. Melanated things and people, man, was at the very top. So that's in this book. If you get that, you get the whole package, the Know Your Rights package. Y'all know this, bam, bam. As well, the limited shirt, y'all. This is no capitulation. Nobody got that but me, Zoe, Timmy, Tata, Jeff, and now you can have it if you order the book. Like, I'll be putting these out later time, some year, maybe not. Depends on how busy I get, because it's, running these stores and doing all the other stuff is kind of hard. But again, you can have this shirt. This is made, and I can get this out to you. All right. Thank you guys for supporting. I appreciate, seriously, all the people who did step up and sign up on the Patreon. I'm going to be doing that campaign for the rest of the month, because I need you guys to do it before February 1st. So I'll be putting that stuff out there some more. 35 more people at the $10 level, or 70 people at the $5 level. Which shouldn't be much at all for you guys. And you're going to be getting back some awesome information. So appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, if you sign up at the $20 level, you'll be able to join the police stop law classes. So just so y'all know that as well. If you sign up at the $20 level, you get a free copy of a free digital copy of the Melanin book, Great Book of Melanin Research, and the Alkaline Cookbook. All right. So that's $75 value right there. You get for free for signing up at a $20 level on the Patreon. But for right now, I need you guys to cash mob. I need it today, but no later by tomorrow, then to hook this up and you get the no capitulation shirts. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and holla at you later. Peace.